Hey y'all, happy Friday. So I'm thinking about the phrase saving face this week. I had a conversation with somebody that needed to be pretty direct this week. And honestly, it was just an awkward situation, and the other person did what was best for them. It was what they needed to do, but it did negatively affect me. And so I had to address it with them. And historically, like, my default mechanism in those situations would have been to just like completely ignore that it even happened, like pretend that it didn't affect me, didn't bother me, and allow the other person to fully save face. And by doing so, I would guard their ego. I would avoid an awkward interaction. And in the short term, it might feel better because I could avoid that. But in the long term, I setting myself up for animosity and resentment. And I'm also not walking in integrity. Whereas, the other side of that is sometimes if I'm just pissed, I just want to like rock somebody in the moment. Like, my first instinct is to just like let them have it, which feels good in the moment because I get that wrath out, but long term, like, I'm destroying a relationship potentially. So in the Bible, there's this like social threading of the needle, and it's in Ephesians, but it says speaking the truth in love, which is hard. It's like very hard to do, but basically it's using the truth, telling the truth, and using it gently, and seeking the benefit of the other person in the midst of it, which often involves forgiveness, which in this case this week did. And forgiveness is always a little bit of a dying to self moment, but I am found embracing that challenge in the short term yields so much better long-term results. I could let them save face, I could avoid it and pretend it never happened, but walking in integrity brings a peace and a settledness going forward. And if it's a relationship that I value, it's going to bring trust and respect. If it's a relationship I don't value, at least I can feel like secure in that I walked in integrity and told the truth. But I've wrestled with that this week. I've had a couple of those interactions recently, and I've wrestled with that this week. So that's what I've been thinking on.
Okay.
What?